Going live on here is weird. Hi. It's so different than anything else I'm used to. I'm making a throw blanket. I'm new knitting. Oh, that's so irritating. Hot glue them. I've had to do that with a few. This one I've been working on for way too long. No, I'm just kidding. This one's for me, and so it's been on my loom for a while, but in total, between the breaks of me doing it, it's probably been like a few weeks. It's almost to the length that I want it. I want it a little bit longer. I love this yarn though. It's one of my favorites. Oh, that sucks. I lost all but this loom and then a rectangle loom that I used for baby blankets last time I moved. This is called Lion Brand Cover Story. It comes in, oof, it's like falling apart, but it comes in huge cakes. They're like 500 yard cakes. But that one's like almost done with, so it's kind of falling apart now. I've never went live on YouTube, so I'm gonna try to do it more often because I get lots of questions and I don't know if YouTube's different, but no, I don't know if people are getting my replies anytime that I comment back to them because no one's commented, like replied to my comment, if that makes sense. Yes, that's right. Miranda. Lion Brand Cover Story. But I didn't know that people actually watch lives on YouTube. That's a whole nother side that I just don't watch. On the looms, this is called an Afghan loom, or an S loom, or infinity loom. There's multiple names for it. I typically just make blankets and baby blankets. I have made like headbands on like the round little looms and scrubbies on the round ones. But I do crochet as well. So if you're referring to that, I also crochet. feel this is a fun hobby to get into because then after you're done, you have a blanket. You can either keep or get rid of, and then people love getting these blankets as gifts. The bigger and longer the blanket is, the harder it is to maneuver though. My only complaint. I've never heard of a loom like that. And it also kind of just depends on the person. Some people, you know, are not the fastest at crocheting and are faster at this. Some are way faster at crocheting than they are with using the loom. So it just kind of depends person to person. I can't ever finish a crochet blanket for some reason. I can crochet a baby blanket, but I think it's because I'm rotating my work all the time. I can't finish a standard throw blanket. That is like my next goal, is to do that. I don't know what it is. I have started so many throw blankets, so many crochet throw blankets, never finished it. Oh my gosh, it's too tall. Oh, I think I have seen one of those. This is an Afghan loom. I didn't see that you had asked that before. It's hard for me to read the colors. It's so tiny. I need to wear my glasses. I love a loom like this because it makes blankets that are 60 inches wide, and then obviously however long you want to make it. Which is plenty big enough to wrap up in. Oh, I skipped one. I think that's also queen size width. I could be wrong. I meant to look that up earlier because someone earlier had asked me that as well. But I'm fairly certain it's the same size because I made my mom a queen size blanket and I didn't think I had to add anything to it. Like if I had to crochet a border to it or anything. I should do that. So I think the only thing that's, I don't know, to be honest. That's a good question. It takes me about a few weeks as well. Sorry, I didn't answer your full question. Okay, that's what I thought. So you'd have to like make a border or something, or so it could hang over. I couldn't remember if I made my mom a border, but now that I'm thinking about it, I think I did. I crocheted her a few inch, like 5-inch border around. Thank you for looking that up and giving me that answer. I could not remember. It's been a few years since I did it. I'm not going to be live for too much longer, probably like 20 more minutes or so. It's my first time being live on YouTube, and I just wanted to kind of see what it was like. So I want to do it more often. I see. Yeah, so that's about it. Thank you for answering my question. It's a perfect little throw blanket width though. I love having them just for my couch. They do not, as far as I know. I'm sure there's someone out there that's like, you know, custom did it, but I have not seen them or heard of them. But what you could do, just like if you only had the smaller rectangle looms, is you can sew, kind of sew. It's sew the panels together to make it larger. I have seen people do that if they only have the square or rectangle looms. They will sew panels together to make a blanket. I appreciate all your questions, though. I like when people ask questions. It is. I like doing this, and it's like a different sort of satisfaction to me when I do this. So it's just satisfying watching it, satisfying doing it. Oh, my yarn's all tangled. No. I have so much of my dog's hair in this blanket. He loves this blanket. I got my loom at Joann's. Most, oh, I almost broke my yarn. I would have been so mad. Most craft stores sell them. It is. I have not had any problems with this loom. Now the little rectangle ones and the circle ones, I've had problems left and right. I actually just went to the store and bought a circle loom because I lost all of them when I moved and I wanted to make a tutorial on how to make headbands on a circle loom. And I get back home and I'm like trying to use it, and the pegs are all turned, not all of them, only a few are turned the wrong way. So I can't even loop the yarn over the top because it's broken. I should have taken it back, but I didn't. It's just unusable now. But I've had no problem with this kind. And I've made plenty of blankets on this loom. This is probably my 30th blanket, I'd assume. I've made a lot. How was your day? I don't speak Spanish. I'm trying to learn. Yeah, I speak English. I want to learn to speak Spanish. I only know the very basics. I can read a little bit, but not a lot. I'm only gonna be on here for like 10 more minutes. I just wanted to try out YouTube. See what it was all about. Dang. See if there's coupons you can put on top of that too. That's what I love about Joann's. That's a steal. I think I spent $40-ish on mine. Like, where else do I go live? I go live on TikTok, but I don't like it. I do like it, but it's been being difficult lately. I keep getting restricted for no reason, so I've been having to appeal it and whatnot, and I just don't want to deal with that anymore. I don't blame you. Don't download it. I'll try to start going live on YouTube from now on. Well, not from now on, but also, I was just nervous. I didn't know if... I've never watched someone live on YouTube ever before. And so when I saw that there was a live feature, I didn't know that that was a thing, so I was all nervous thinking no one was going to hop on, but... Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to focus on making content for YouTube, and I'll try to start going live on here for you guys and answering your questions. I feel like for some reason, I don't know how to really I know how to navigate YouTube, but I don't know if people are, if I'm replying to people's comments the right way, because I don't think that they're getting notified that I'm replying to their comments. So when people ask questions, I'll answer a question on one video and they will hop to another video and ask the same question because I don't think that they're getting my replies, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try to start going live more often. This does not come with the Loom. It is called a Loom pen. That is something you don't have to buy extra. I also got it at Joann's. I think it was like $4 or $5. It wasn't too bad. It's definitely a must-have though. It makes things way easier. Yes, Loom pen. And it makes wrapping these pegs a breeze. Especially because they're so close together, it's like, ugh. It's hard to wrap. And it keeps your tension consistent, and which is great. All things you need when you're making a blanket. So cool. How fun. I am making a throw blanket. It looks like this. It's getting big. On an Afghan room. Thank you. It's at that awkward length to where it's like hard to maneuver and rotate and stuff, but I love the color of this yarn. But I think that I'm ready for something more colorful. It's summertime, I want more vibrant, happy colors. Maybe like a yellow one or something. Just kind of depends on how dedicated you are to finishing it. Usually takes me about a week or two. But that's also with me, you know, I still have a job. I still do things other than this. So I mean, if you're super focused, it can be even shorter than that. But for me, like a week or two, typically. Almost broke my arm. Isn't a huge deal, but I prefer not to have to tie it. Definitely can be. But just like any other like craft with your hands, whether it be crocheting, knitting, loom knitting, like what this is. Everything really is. I feel the most taxing is gripping this, the loom pen, but it's just like gripping a pencil or a pen, so I mean, your hands just get a little sore after a while. It is easier on your hands than crocheting is, in my opinion. I learned from YouTube. I pretty much learned everything from YouTube. There's so many great tutorials on anything you want to learn, which is awesome. And I'm going to get off of here in about 5 minutes or so. I just wanted to try out going live on YouTube. I've never done that before. I was very nervous. But I think my nerves are calmed. I definitely will. I was just very nervous for the first one. I don't know why. Worst case, I could always just shut it off, but I was very nervous. But I definitely will do more. I'm hoping that I'll get a live schedule out to where you guys will be able to know ahead of time when I'll be going live. So that way if you have questions, you can make sure that you pop in then. Your questions answered at a specific time. instead of just hoping I'm gonna go live. So hopefully I will have a schedule out soon. I want to start going at least like once a week, hopefully twice a week. But I'm going to be getting off of here. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I know how to end this.